Welcome everybody to another video by the Iceman here on the Iceman's Return YouTube channel. Um, my previous video about when is the future arriving in the WWE. Well, on last night's Monday Night Raw, we saw some of the future here. Um, First off, Seth Rollins has been around for almost 3 years, or going on 3 years, and he has really proven since leaving the Shield that he is a top star in the WWE. He deserves to be there. If everybody watches Seth Rollins, if you notice, he has so many CM Punk like qualities in him. He even has a little resemblance of CM Punk if you cut his hair and shaved his beard a little bit. But his in ring abilities are much like CM Punk, and his body structure is like CM Punk. I think he does a little more aerobatic moves in the ring more than CM Punk did, but all in all, they are very similar people. And Seth Rollins has arrived in the WWE for sure. After last night's match and after last week's match with John Cena, last night's match with Randy Orton, Seth Rollins has proved that he is part of the future, and it was a phenomenal match. I don't want to get into that because I've already talked about it on my other channel. But also, uh, part of the future, the United States champion, Alexander Rusev, defeated Sheamus last night on the WWE Network. Um, Unhappy that it was on the network. I mean, I got to watch it anyway. But there's a lot of people that don't have the network that can't watch it. And I just thought that it could have been a match that could have been put on Monday Night Raw or actually saved for the Survivor Series. But in fact, Rusev and Sheamus probably may have part in Team Authority or Team John Cena. But I will say that Rusev has really arrived in the WWE. I'm not pleased with the foreign gimmick pitting the two countries against each other because, you know, these two countries were, disassociated for so many years in the past. Obviously, the Cold War, a lot of people don't understand that if you're younger people, but a lot of the older people, the adults, know that there was just the Cold War, the Soviet Union and the United States. There was just like worlds apart, and we don't want to get into politics, and that's what brings me back to the politics is because of what they're doing with Rusev and Lana and talking about Putin all the time and Vladimir Putin obviously, and I don't want to go back to that kind of time again because I grew up in it and it wasn't a very good thing. It was communism and whatnot in the Soviet Union, and it wasn't a very good time in the world. It's where everybody was on edge. War was always imminent. So, but that's why I don't like the politics being involved in wrestling. But anyway, so Rusev is here. Rusev is now the United States champion. How does this make people think that a foreigner is the U.S. champion? Now, when I say that, obviously Sheamus from Ireland, but a foreigner in Rusev being because they make it a political issue, being from a country like that they're trying to make, competition like the Soviet Union and the United States did in the Olympics for so many years. I mean, this is where they're leading back to. But anyway, so Rusev's now U.S. title holder for the WWE. He's gone through Mark Henry. He's gone through Jack Swagger. He's gone through the Big Show. Who else can he wrestle this title with? Now, who's going to beat Rusev down the line? Now, I'm trying to figure this one out because you're not going to see a John Cena go after the U.S. title. I just truly don't see it happening. Um, Unless maybe possibly at WrestleMania where, Rusev runs through everybody and the WWE says, well, John, somebody needs to do something. It's enough. Is enough. Cena really is the only guy right now in the WWE that who else could really take down Rusev? Really, think about it. Um, I'm hoping that possibly Ryback and Rusev have a match. Ryback has come back repackaged as a face here in the WWE, and he was very popular when he was a face once before. And I'm hoping that he can be very popular as a face once again. Maybe that is a possibility. Um, we haven't seen Jack Swagger in a few weeks. Maybe Jack Swagger will get repackaged and come back. I don't know. Um, there, there are a lot of variables involved. Jack Swagger was always an All-American, a Patriot. So maybe Jack Swagger will come back repackaged and maybe somewhere down the road, I don't know whether it be the Rumble or whether it be Mania, and maybe he will get his redemption back at Rusev. I don't know. This this is a big question that is left open because there's not a lot of, you know, who do you use? Who goes against him? Um, a lot of people don't think it's a big thing because it's only the U.S. title, but it is a big thing because the WWE brought politics back into it again, and eventually, in the long run, the United States of America is going to come out on top, and someone will defeat Rusev. We'll just have to wait and see what happens there. So the future has come to fruition. It's pretty much here. This is just a part of it. The WWE now needs to reach back and bring some other guys in. We have the injury to Bo Dallas. Bo Dallas is going to be out for a while. I keep asking, where is Fandango? Anybody know where Fandango is? Haven't seen him, haven't heard anything about him, don't know anything that's going on with him. When is Bad News Barrett coming back? That's another question I'm wondering about. But essentially, we also haven't seen Kofi Kingston in a very long, long time on Monday Night Raw either. So I'm just wondering, you know, some of the future is here, but let's bring the rest in. Let's bring them on in. Let's bring them all on in the ring. Let's just see what everybody can do. Because right now, Raw for the last 2 weeks has been phenomenal. The main events have been epic. I want to see this continue. This is what I'm used to seeing. This is what the Iceman's used to seeing over the many years of watching professional wrestling throughout the days of the NWA into WCW, AWA, WCCW, the WWF, the WWE. This is what I'm used to seeing. ECW. I'm used to seeing great, great stuff on TV shows. And I want to see it come back again. And WWE, with the emergence of Vince McMahon last night, starting off the show, I knew the show was going to be a great one. And it was. Except for a couple little matches here and there that we didn't need to see. But now, will Team Cena defeat Team Authority? That's the big question. For some reason, I don't see the Authority going away quite so soon. But would I like to see it happen? Oh, yeah. I'd like to see Stephanie McMahon just get wiped off TV She's an arrogant cuss. I can't stand her. I never have liked her. And for what she did to Randy Orton last night, saying, finish it, made me even hate her even more. And I know it's storylines, I know it's entertainment, but sometimes you get so involved, you take it personal. This is the Iceman. Peace out, everybody. Have yourself a great Tuesday night.